Ollie.
What?
I don't know. Have you gotten the tree skin?
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Got a sword. Remember Idaho? Like, don't turn on any music.
I don't even do it.
Just saying.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner heart.
Oh, it's the Ravens versus Ravens. Really, bruh?
There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced
Literally Ravens versus the Ravens. Okay, I get ball at third quarter. But
We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
V call me Jack. Jack, no, J-Man.
On the back line of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them
bro, I want that one guy to be my person.
The green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
Oh, Ollie.
Hmm.
Now Jackson on second down.
Or not second. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Down incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver.
Yes, sir.
Third down.
Well, we're not playing 3
Third
yards.
down. Ollie, what do you like about school? Like mostly.
Nothing.
You don't like one thing about school. Flag on me, my bad. And he's gonna accept it. Yep, what did I say? I hate this kid. What line? Nothing? One thing. One. It has to be something. PE, like one thing.
Parties.
Something else.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
he
don't
just
like
fell
anything
right
else.
there. User spot and user freaking interception. Okay, now that was a nice touchdown. Can't even lie, that was pretty good. That wasn't bad.
It was third down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better.
And that was bad. Yeah.
What do you like about school?
Math, I guess.
Get the hell out of this party.
If you tell me, like, if you have to pick something, math instead of reading, for sure. I mean, get out this way. But, okay, you have to pick one, math or reading.
Math.
Exactly.
What the hell likes reading?
So boring, bruh. Like, reading is, it's easy too. Like, You're literally like,
their own 17-yard line.
if you think about it, it is.
They'll begin the drive with Collins.
Do you think everything is harder in 5th grade?
20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I mean,
Is 5th
math
grade
is
even
way much
hard?
easier than 4th grade math.
It's tough. Is 5th grade even fun?
No. Is she
Okay.
in the show? I feel bad for you. She's so young.
Do you have her?
Yes.
What about this? What's your favorite school?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that
No,
was an
no,
easy
not
one.
all of it.
What do you mean?
Tesco is the best.
No, I'm not talking about that stuff, bro. I'm talking about.
Like, about Oliver Shane.
Mhm.
Someone gets in a fight. We have to make a whole entire damn freaking.
But boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And how about this one now?
Where?
Territory, a gutsy call.
Which school?
They're going to go for this on 4th yard. Now Collins. And an out.
No, Shane, if someone gets in a fight, they go to the cafeteria, the principal's like, stop to us. So
You have to
annoying.
what?
We go to the whole entire 4th grade had to go to what's it called, the cafeteria for a speech about the fight. It's just
Was
man.
it even a big fight?
No, it's over a swing.
Bruh, really?
Those girls.
No, that is just bull. Over a swing and girls? Bruh. Who still fights over swings? Like, we don't even do that anymore. We really don't. But that was that shit. All the girls for sure fought over swings there. For sure, for sure. So annoying, bro.
Jackson on first down. Steps away.
No! Okay, yes. It was out of bounds. It was out of bounds.
So possession will stay the same. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Jackson being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3-yard touchdown run.
Look, I have my sound on, buddy.
Be right back.
14 to 6. Let's go.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
I'm single, so I can do
This will
what
be
I
taken
want.
to the back of the end zone.
I didn't know.
I'm single. So give me a map by an edit.
And now here
Okay, wait. I'm not on. I'm on Madden.
Later, and I get on Fortnite.
I know.
Play Madden.
Are you gonna stream Madden?
come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
That's what I'm
I
doing.
just Chick-fil-A, bro.
Hello.
All in 1v1 me.
Here.
Let me finish this gun. I'm doing Superstar KO. I can't wait.
How much more matches are left?
If I win, I'm just gonna try to roll this.
What?
I'm gonna try to win this one.
Every time I
This
do with
one.
that guy right there. No, where? Come on, just get it. There. I get an intercept. Oh, well, he didn't throw.
Hey, I'm gonna invite you to
Just
join
shy
me.
of midfield, they'll spot him at the
This
49.
one.
It's a pickup of 11 and a
Alright.
Baltimore.
Garvin!
And it is still early. Just the
Fucking
first
don't
quarter.
say
But you start
that.
prorating the numbers, and we might be in for
My
some
sound's on.
I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and you still got 3 quarters to go.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Wait,
with
nothing.
you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
N-word.
I said the N-word song?
Yes.
Delete it.
No.
Son, I can't.
I did not waste all my 10 minutes for no reason.
Son, I can't.
Please, bro. I said
It'll be a
it.
pickup of 10 yards.
No, I'm not doing that again.
Second and very short.
What's,
Your voice.
I remember a coach
what's on the wall?
It's been on.
4 games.
No, like, can't see your voice so they can only hear you.
Pregame, they used to scramble,
Wait.
to create space for you.
Hurry up, bro.
Okay,
I
dang.
gotta say something. Hurry up, man. Dang.
Take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Here's Collins fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Hey, you got 3. Here we go now.
They'll try and run for it with Collins. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
3 down. Here we go now.
Now a give, Collins. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. And now Jackson will look to throw it. On the move to his left. And it's a fumble. And the Ravens have got it. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
This is Collins on the handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
4th down, here's Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Terrell Suggs. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Alert! Alert! All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And an alley to run. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try to hit them.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Ravens have got it. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson, forced out to his left. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and the Ravens have got it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to Rick. Reward. And I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I got you. All right, now.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Tucker now to add the point after. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it 21-8. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Here we go now. 3, 19.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. In the middle of the ground attack here. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 3rd down, that's Collins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
3 down.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Check.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
On 2nd down, Jackson steps away to his left. And an alley to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson from 17 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. It's a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Even. 4 down. Even. Here we go now.
And again, it's Collins. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And they'll run the option to the short side left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
We got 3 down.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Zadarius Smith leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
We got 3 down. I got 15.
Here's Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Time for a break.
3 down.
We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Double tight. 3 down. Hey, check.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Terrell Suggs getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Alert. All right, here we go. Green, 30.
On 1st down, Jackson forced out to his left. And it's complete. It's Alex Collins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That goes for a gain of 31. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them. And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Throwing it on 3rd and long. Jackson, and that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 44. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe just sitting on it, trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And, Charles, you know what Coach